In that lowering the taxes will do that, and I don't believe that raising the taxes on the people will help. In Chicago, I was just there for a class reunion, and the people in Chicago are fed up with the taxes. I mean, they're just planning on moving out of Chicago in droves. They're taxing gas and they're taxing everything. It's just incredible how upset the people are getting about the taxes. You really can't push the people too far. However, when you apply those taxes to the people who have been wreaking big profits and living in big mansions in different states, those people that are extracting our valuable resources from our state, those people should be taxed a little bit more. And I think you could find plenty of money to provide us with good education and good roads if you tax the people that are actually getting the most resources out of our state. In Kuwait, for example, their education, nobody has to pay for college at all. And there's different countries all around the world that nobody pays for a college education. In America, we thought, hey, what do you mean you don't pay for college education? You've got to be lying to me. No, it's really true. There are countries all around the world where they don't pay for college education because they tax the extractors rather than the people.
Thank you. Mr. Bosa?
Would you repeat the question for me, please?
Yes. Do you feel that taxes need to be raised to help solve the state's budget problems, or do you feel that lowering taxes will increase economic activity, therefore raise revenues to the government?
Well, I think I talked about this just briefly a few minutes ago, so it's interesting that question pops up. And again, we've talked about, restructuring our tax system. We have to look at what the industry, and to a certain extent, I agree that we need to be, we have certain taxes that are already being implemented on our extraction industries. I'm not sure that our industry can afford any further burden with increased taxation. But there's other ways that we can look for generating revenue within the state. Obviously, the local taxpayer can't afford increased taxes in the form of income taxes. Quite honestly, when you get to looking at it, income taxes is probably one of the greatest problems that we have within the state of West Virginia. It's actually oppressive to the stimulation of growth of an economy. If we went to, and you can look at Tennessee, for instance, that's a perfect example where they removed income taxes and went to a sales tax-based system, not just on products and services, but also on food that people buy at the register. That economy is thriving as a result of those changes that they've made in that tax structure. So I think those are some really valid areas that we have under consideration, that we're looking forward to the future in order to be able to generate the revenue. And I think if we can get the right people and continue to hold leadership as Republican leadership in the House and in the Senate, we'll be able to do the things necessary to revamp our tax structure, make it more affordable for the local people, and less burdensome on their tax tab.